As you are coming in, if you are looking for a seat, we do have some seating on the floor over here to my left. And then there's a few spots of floor seating. So as you come in, if you would like to grab a seat on the floor at this point, you certainly may. family members, and friends. On behalf of the senior class of 2025, I would like to welcome you to the 137th annual commencement exercise of Marshall High School. Tonight, 197 students will be participating in our graduation ceremony, with 208 total graduates in the class of 2025. Of our 2008 graduates, 9 will be or have already enlisted into the United States military. Students, as I read your name, please stand and remain standing in order to be recognized. Audience, please hold your applause for the enlistees until all have been recognized. Sir A, Minnesota Army National Guard. Ju A, Minnesota Army National Guard. Hasiel Flores, Minnesota Army National Guard. Madison Gerard, Minnesota Army National Guard. Talon Grieve, Minnesota Army National Guard. Brianna Luckhart, United States Air Force. Andrea Ortega, Minnesota Army National Guard. Mark Rebay, United States Military Academy at West Point. Cooper Will, Minnesota Army National Guard. Students, thank you for your service to our country and to our state. Tonight, 85 students will be graduating with honors status. In your commencement bulletin, please note that academic achievement is recognized in 3 categories. Marshall High School utilizes the Laude Latin model to recognize academic excellence. In the graduation bulletin, you will notice that next to some students' names are asterisk notations. One asterisk indicates a student who is graduating with cum laude status. Cum laude is Latin for with distinction. Students who are graduating as cum laude have earned a cumulative grade point average between 3.50 and 3.74. These students are identified by wearing of the white graduation cords. During the 4th quarter, students Alana Candezo, Mallory Grimmer, Ellie Lewis, and Naomi Sternke also earned cum laude with distinct cum laude status and should be noted in the bulletin. Would students who are graduating with cum laude distinction please stand and be recognized? Two asterisks indicate a student who is graduating with magna cum laude status. Magna cum laude is Latin for with great distinction. These students have earned a cumulative grade point average between 3.75 and 3.99. Students graduating as magna cum laude are identified by the wearing of the orange graduation cords. During the 4th quarter, students Nicholas Deitz, Brianna Luckhart, Carter Prinz, and Madigan Zemer also earned magna cum laude status and should be noted in the bulletin. Would students who are graduating with magna cum laude status please stand and be recognized at this time? 3 asterisks indicate a student who is graduating with summa cum laude status. Summa cum laude is Latin for with highest distinction. These students have completed their high school career with a final grade point average of 4.0 or higher. Students in the class of 2025 who are graduating with summa cum laude distinction will be acknowledged in alphabetical order. Would students who are graduating with summa cum laude distinction please stand as your name is read and remain standing until all names have been read. Audience, I would ask that you please hold your applause until all students have been recognized. Ethan Bly, Peyton Beck, Ryan Botsford, Anna DeGroat, Olivia DeGroat, Taylor Freeberg, Carter Gerke, Madison Gerard, Jack Gunn, Balkisa Ibrahim, Ella Jiskut, Rama Khalif, Liam Cruz, Joshua Liebfried, Hannah Lyons, Andrea Ortega, Benjamin Pafko, Thule Paw, Easton Ohutsky, Juliana Purrington, Mark Rabe, David Sturrock, Leah Teig, Samuel Thor, Kendall Walerius, and Braylon Wing. Students, congratulations on your academic achievements. I would also like to draw your attention to the first few pages of the Commencement Bulletin. The awards and scholarships earned by seniors are listed on these pages. On May 14th, at the annual Pride in the Tiger Foundation Senior Scholarship Ceremony, 134 members of the class of 2025 were awarded local scholarships and awards totaling over $242,800. We thank all of the sponsors for their generosity and congratulate our recipients. I would also like to recognize this evening individuals who contribute to the success of students both in and outside of the classroom. A special thank you goes out to the parents and family members of these seniors. It has taken many years of your guidance, support, patience, and unconditional love to help these people, these young men and women, successfully reach this point in their lives. Because of your contributions, they will walk across this stage and become graduates of Marshall High School. Will the parents of these students please stand and be recognized? Would members of all public and private Marshall school systems, including board members, teachers, birth through grade 12, support staff, and school administrators who are present tonight, please stand and be recognized. Those assisting with the ceremonies this evening are members of the Marshall School Board. Members present on stage include school board members, Mrs. Sarah Runchie and Mr. Jeff Chapman. Also assisting with the ceremony this evening is Marshall Public School District Superintendent, Mr. Jeremy Williams, along with Marshall High School faculty members, Mrs. Shelby Thor and Mr. Brian Liebfried. I would also like to thank the members of our concert band under the direction of Dr. Larry Peterson, along with members of our concert choir under the direction of Mrs. Laura Peterson for providing the music for tonight's ceremony. Thank you also to Marshall's Community Access Channel, Studio One, for broadcasting tonight's graduation ceremony on Tiger TV. Tonight, I would like to extend a special thank you and goodbye to 3 longtime secondary level educators who are retiring. Mrs. Brenda Elton, would you please stand? Mrs. Elton teaches at Marshall Area Learning Center, and she is a math teacher. Mrs. Elton has taught in Marshall Public Schools for 31 years, for her entire 31-year career. In 1994, she started teaching at what was then Marshall Junior High and moved to the alternative school in 2007, where she has chosen to remain for the duration of her career. Mrs. Nona Gutman. Marshall High School math teacher. Mrs. Gutman started her teaching career in the Soviet Union in 1985 and has 40 total years of teaching experience. For the past 31 years, she has taught various levels of math at Marshall High School. Mrs. Holly Knudsen. Mrs. Knudsen is a Marshall High School science teacher, and she started her teaching career in Ballatin, Minnesota in 1991 and has taught for 36 years. For the past 26 years, Mrs. Knudsen has taught various science classes at Marshall High School. I would ask that audience members who are Marshall High School alumni, soon-to-be graduates, and current students who are in the audience tonight who have been a student in Mrs. Elton's classes, in Mrs. Gutman's classes or ramp up, and Mrs. Knudsen's classes or ramp up, to please stand so that we may see the number of students who have had the opportunity to be impacted by your teaching. Mrs. Elton, Mrs. Gutman, and Mrs. Knudsen, thank you for the impact that you have had on so many people during your combined 107 years of experience. Your dedication, service, and care for the young adults of the Marshall community will not be forgotten or easily replaced. Thank you. Our graduation speakers for tonight's ceremony are Miss Paige Gillingham, Miss Brianna Runchy-Smalley, and Mr. Dylan Larson. Would our graduation speakers for the class of 2025 please come forward at this time?
Thank you, Mr. Jones. My name is Paige Gillingham, and I'm a Marshall High School senior here. Many of you may be sitting here ready to take that next step and some may be scared because that next step feels like more of a leap. For me, I'm ready for that next step. Thanks to our high school experiences, that next step seems a little less scary. As we accept our diplomas and walk across that stage, just know, even if it seems scary, you have experiences, lessons, and a future to look forward to that will help guide you in your journey. Today, we will touch on a few personal experiences, sorry about that, with change, lessons we learned, and what there is to look forward to. Now, let's talk about some personal experiences I have had and others may have had as well. My time here in the Marshall School District has been full of ups and downs, as many others have been. Not only has Marshall played a role in who I am, but also the things that I learned to get me to where I am today. Many of us, myself included, may remember a younger version of ourselves wanting to hurry up and graduate from high school. Growing up is hard, and it is not easy having more and more responsibilities as we grow older. Life is full of mystery, and losing ourselves in order to find new versions of us is part of it. Part of life's journey is also change, and there's nothing we can do except stop and embrace the good change and work through the hard change. Here at MHS, we've had some hard changes, like the fried food and donuts getting removed, guided study for all grades, and thanks to the when we left the middle school, we lost our beloved recess. During COVID, we also had to work around hybrid and distance learning, and some of you may have gone through something huge these past 18 years of your life, and some may have not, and that's more than okay. For me, my mom was diagnosed with cancer during COVID in 7th grade. It caused a big change in my everyday life due to the mental and emotional toll it took on me and my family. Some good experiences include our volleyball team making it to state all 4 of our years. We experienced our first state football game together as high schoolers. The girls and boys cross country team both won state, and our girls basketball team making it to state our sophomore and senior year, and then the wrestling team made it to state our senior year as well. And now that we've touched on a few personal experiences with change, let's talk about some of the lessons that we learned. In elementary school, we all quickly learned how to line up in lines, stay quiet when the teacher is talking, sit crisscross applesauce, hands in your lap. We learned to wash our hands before snacks and meals, how to share, how to read, and how to write. These simple but hard at the time lessons got us to where we are today. Not only do we learn these simple lessons, but we also learn that it's okay to ask for help, it's okay to need help, and it's not okay to make fun or bully someone. And it's okay to be scared for the future, as many of us probably are. When it comes to high school, as freshmen, we learned to sit in the back of the student section. And if we didn't, we got kicked back by the seniors. We all remember wanting to sit in that front row, and as we got older, we scooted closer and closer, and now we are finally there, watching it all happen before us. High school teaches us so much more than just Algebra 2 or English 10. It teaches us valuable life lessons, and even Johns Baylor on to college taught us something, even if we didn't know it at the time. With that, I say thank you to the staff and faculty here at MHS for feeding us breakfast and lunch, keeping our school clean and safe, and for teaching us the lessons we learned. I'd like to give a special thanks to my family for pushing me, especially when I was lost or confused. But last but not least, I would like to thank my friends and my classmates that I built here at MHS. Thank you for being there for me, constantly driving me away from questionable decisions and being there for me when they fell through. I'd also like to thank my classmates for the group activities we do and all the group chats we made when we were stressing about an exam or paper. These people will always be there for you, even in the future. The future is uncertain and full of mystery, but I hope each and every one of us get the picture-perfect idea of a family that we have in our heads, and if you don't know what that looks like yet, that's okay, you have plenty of time. There's so much life left to live and so much time left to learn. And with that, I hope we can all come together at our 50th graduation anniversary and say, wow, we made it. Because I wish each and every one of you the best of luck in the future, because you all deserve it. No matter what happens now, between now and 50 years down the road, I hope each and every one of you has a support system that has your back constantly. I hope we all stay in contact with our best friends and even maybe our high school sweethearts. I hope you live your life and it turns out the way that you hope and wish it does. And as we accept our diplomas and we walk across this stage, just know, even if it seems scary to you, we have experiences, lessons, and a future to look forward to that'll help guide you in your journey. So when you walk across this stage and you look into the crowd and you see the people you grew up with, just remember, we all experienced it together, from the first day to high school to the last. And for some, that might have been the first day of preschool. This may very well be the last time we are all in this room together. And as Alexander Graham Bell once said, when one door opens, another door closes. Do not fear for the future. Instead, walk across this stage with an open mind of possibilities, because they are endless. Thank you all for allowing me to speak today and listening to me. Best of luck with your journey.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Bree Runchi-Smalley, and I'm speaking today. Today's the day we've dreamed about, talked about, and worked towards for what feels like forever. We finally made it. We sit here in caps and gowns, surrounded by people who have been part of this journey with us. Some of us since kindergarten, others only recently, but all of us connected by this shared experience. Every day, we had to go to school for 420 minutes. This means that we spent 73,500 minutes at school every year. Over the past 3 years, this totals 955,500 minutes, unless you took kindergarten twice. And yes, I actually did that math. Thank you, Mr. Leitfried and Jotgun, for helping me. For those past 13 years, we have been aiming for this one milestone, graduation. And tonight, we've reached it. And that's something to be incredibly proud of. But as I reflect on what has made these years truly meaningful, one thing stands out: the friendships that we built. It's the people who have turned school from a place we had to go to a place we wanted to be. The ones who made the boring classes bearable and the fun classes even better. Maybe it was your best friend you met in a gym class, a lab partner who became your go-to person, or someone who made you laugh at lunch every single day. These friendships made the difference. They gave us the strength to keep going and helped create memories that we will carry with us long after today. When I walked into the school as a freshman, I never imagined how many faces would become familiar, how many names I'd come to know, or how many lives would touch mine in big ways and small. Together, we've celebrated victories, supported each other through losses, and shared thousands of small moments that quietly built our community. Of course, it hasn't always been easy. We faced academic pressure, personal struggles, and moments when we didn't know if we could keep going. But through it all, we didn't just survive, we grew. We learned how to adapt, how to support each other, and how to push through even when things felt impossible. And that growth is what we'll carry into the next chapter of our lives. Not just a diploma, but resilience. Not just memories, but lessons. As we prepare to move forward, whether it's to college, the workforce, the military, or just a year of figuring things out, we'll take with us everything we've learned here. Not just facts and formulas, but being a part of something bigger than ourselves. How to lift each other up, how to be proud of where we came from. There's so many things that we'll miss. Friday nights under the football games, spirit weeks, and Mr. Leitfried's Friday funnies every week. And even the hour-long lunches where we could just be with our people. These are the moments that years from now will still bring a smile to our faces. And when we do look back, whether it's 5, 10, or 20 years from now, I think we will all be able to still say with pride, it's a great day to be a Tiger. So thank you to our teachers who believed in us, our families who supported us, and our friends who walked beside us every step of the way. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.
thank you all for being here. I am Dylan Larson, a senior here at the Marshall High School. I know for many people, going into high school, we were all excited. I mean, how could we not be? We're finally able to pick our classes, a 1-hour lunch to do whatever we want. People are finally getting their license, and so much more. But as we all know, high school is not always sunshine and rainbows. From lost friends to heartbreaks to mental health issues, anything in between, I and many students have gone through one of or all of these problems. High school can be a dark place, but in dark places, you must find the light. Today, I'm going to be talking about where you can find the light in school. Firstly, through the community, secondly, through friends, and finally, from the teachers here at the Marshall High School. So firstly, the community. Here at MHS, there are so many great things to do and people to meet. From activities to clubs to even a cranky librarian. Just kidding, Deborah. There are multiple ways the community has helped me and so many others here at MHS be themselves. Every year, it feels like there are so many people that you meet that you instantly know are great. This could be from meeting them in classes, a friend of a friend, or anything else. The community here brings us all together. Every day, I saw people laughing so loud at lunch, studying with each other in class, or walking down the hallways together. The community at MHS is connected and brings out the best in everyone. I think without the things I was involved in, like marching band, I would feel a lot more alone. And I think anyone that was in some sort of group, activity, or club can relate. So I'd like to thank Mr. Peterson and the entire marching band for making me feel wanted and cared for. And I could never repay you for all the great that you have done for me and so many others. Now that I talked about the light from the community here, let's talk about friends. Before high school, we were all warned about how we might lose some friends throughout our 4 years. And honestly, they were right. This was exemplified when on the first day of school this year, Miss Body asked every single Link crew member to stand up if they had the same friend group from freshman year. And only about 5 people stood up. Although friend groups may change, true, great friends stay. I'm sure that everyone here has at least one person that you could talk to about anything, a shoulder to cry on. Mine being Tanner, Jason, and Caleb. Most of us would not be able to be here or go through high school without someone like that. So next time you see someone that has helped you find your light, someone that helps put the spark in your eyes, or even a smile on your face, let them know how much you appreciate them, because friends bring so much light into our life. And finally, the teachers. Firstly, I'd like to thank every teacher here. While I've not had all of you, I'm sure that you've all impacted so many people throughout your years of teaching. For example, there are so many people that eat lunch in a teacher's room because of how welcoming and kind all the teachers here at MHS are. But I'd like to talk about one of the greatest teachers I've ever had, someone that's helped me so much, and he probably doesn't even know it. Junior year is known to be hard, and adding AP Calculus into it made it even harder. I struggled a lot with mental health last year, and having what felt like no one to talk to, I told Mr. Leifried through an assignment I submitted. I didn't think much of it and quickly forgot. About a month later, however, parent-teacher conferences came up, and I was told from my parents that Mr. Leifried was concerned for me, asking my parents if I was okay, or if there was anything he could do for me. Mr. Leifried made me realize how teachers, even if it's unsaid, care for their students so much. Mr. Leifried, and every other teacher here, thank you for shining so much light into our lives, and we all appreciate you so much. So now that I talked about the light found in MHS through the community, friends, and teachers, let's conclude. High school results in some of the best and worst moments in our lives. But while the bad moments do exist, we all have to know that there are things that can help it, things that help bring light into our darkness. I hope that this speech helps you spread your light into so many other people's lives. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
Mr. Superintendent, and members of the Marshall School Board, it is my pleasure to present the Marshall High School Senior Class of 2025. These students have met the graduation requirements as prescribed by the Marshall School District number 413 and Marshall High School. The school administration is proud to recommend they receive their diplomas.
By request of the class, it is now time for Mr. Leafried's Friday Funny. Why did the pencil get sent to the principal's office? It was acting sketchy. Paige Gillingham. Brianna Runchy Smalley. Hamdi Abdi. Hamishi Ahmed. Hamza Ahmed. Jacob Alex. Elijah Allen. Keegan Anderson. Olivia Anderson. Natalie Andino Lemus. Samuelson Andino. Daniel Andrews. Gage Andrews. Alexander Anthony. Edgar Antunez.
Carter Arndorfer. Kendall Biernart. Callie Besji. Tayshawn Bloom. Ethan Bly. Peyton Beck. Elijah Belter. Braxton Boone. Ryan Botsford. Tyson Brandt. Jack Brigger. McKaylee Burrell. Alex Buss. Malachi Carrasco Storm. Isabella Colvin.
What do you call a lazy baby kangaroo? A pouch potato.
Isabella Colvin.
Joseph Como. Alana Condezo. Cecilia Cordes. Bradley Kusick. Miranda DeBar. Anna DeGroat. Olivia DeGroat. Riley DeMuth. Taylor DePover. Cannon DePiper. Hope Dietz. Nicholas Dietz. Carrington Dahl. Sir Nay A. Ju A.
Nathan Ellenbach. Luke Ellers. Mason Eichhoff. Maggie Evenson. Addison Fisher. Hasiel Flores. Wyatt Foley. Alexander Franson. Taylor Freeberg. Kenzie Fries. Roberto Garcia Lopez. Mu Gay. Carter Gerke. Hunter Gilbertson. Madison Gerard.
Naya Gran. Mason Graven. Talon Grieve. Scott Griebel. Mallory Grimmer. Jack Gunn. Abubakar Hassan. Jared Hernandez. Kendra Hernandez. Garrick Hill. Derek Hiskin. Cohen Holcomb. A2. Austin Hughesby. Balkisa Ibrahim.
Tony Jackson. Caden Jaquez. Jonah Jensen. Ella Jiskoot. Jacob Johnson. Faith Karanja. Ethan Kennedy. Owen Kestelut. Rama Khalif. Justine Kirst. Braxton Coster. Joshua Kraft. Liam Cruz. Easton Larson. Audrey Larson.
Joelle Ladone. Joshua Liebfried. Nathan Lenz. Ellie Lewis. Alex Lim Bjork. Layla Linneman. Carter Link. Gabriel Luaji. Brianna Luckhart. Hannah Lyons. Dylan Larson. Landon Marthaler. Aiden Madison. Deegan Maurice. Ethan May. Jack Meyer. Cooper Mensink. Bryce Merritt. Aubrey Matheny. Grady Muehlebrook. Jada Meyer. Logan Miller. Jaden Moe. Jose Morales.
Carson Moline. Summer Moline. Moises Monteroso. B. Montiel. Noah Myrie. Dylan Nelson. Bailey Nubile. Abdirahman Noor. Easton Ahusky. Mason O'Donnell. Chioma Onyahala. Andrea Ortega. Benjamin Pafko. Seimu Papa. Wraith Parsa.
Edo Pa. Tu Pa. Thule Pa. Eli Peterson. Allie Peterson. Vanessa Perez Tomas. Leslie Perez Velasquez. Austin Peterson. Tanner Peterson. Castillo Pina. Laura Pokart. Braylon Podratz. Brianna Potter. Carter Prinz. Juliana Purrington.
Robert Quashis. Mark Rebay. Ida Ramirez Chavez. Jacqueline Ramirez Sandoval. Isaias Ramos Zatino. Hannah Ratajczak. Aiden Reinhardt. Owen Renslow. Kyler Ray. Brielle Ritter. Trayton Roberts. Gabriella Ross. Aaron Runchy Smalley. Ella Sanetti. Savannah Sano.
Gavin Schaefer. Jacob Scher. Tiedemann Schnauzer. Jason Shook. Shaw Kepa Shi. Zachariah Surratt. Misty Stark. Caleb Stylen. Naomi Sternke. Andre Strong. David Sturrock. Anthony Suar Gutierrez. Jedediah Tabaka. Jacob Teig. Leah Teig.
Sequoia Tompton. Samuel Thor. Braylon Timmerman. Priscilla Trevino. Liliana Van Meveren. Damaris Vigil. Jonah Vorbach. Tapana Wa. Kendall Walerius. Brendan Weller. Tyler Welsh. Zurel Rasal. Mia Wickman. Cooper Will. Olivia Williams. Owen Wiltz. Braylon Wing. Brody Wixon. Akana Yang. Ariana Yang. William Yang. Salman Yasin. Madigan Zemer.
Out of respect for the soon-to-be graduates, we would ask that audience members please remain seated until all graduates have left the gymnasium. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Marshall High School graduating class of 2025.